And we're back for another video, you guys. So today's video, we're doing a Q&A. I posted on my Instagram that I wanted to try and do another Q&A. I got a couple requests on some of my previous videos for people asking to do Q&A. So here we are. I got a lot of questions. I was actually super surprised. So I'm not even gonna ramble right now because I just wanna dive on into it because we have a lot to cover. And I made sure to pour myself a nice little glass of rosé. So let's go ahead and get this started. So literally, you guys, we have a ton of questions to get through. So let's just jump into it. So the first question I got, what are some of my favorite perfumes? Let me go get them because I have quite a few. I love perfumes. I'm such a perfume whore, like it's crazy. If anyone ever wants to get me a gift, get me perfume because I love perfume. I douse myself in it on the regular, like I'll put perfume on to go to the gym. I love perfume. Anyways, these are a few of my favorite. The first one that I have just been so obsessed with lately is the Mademoiselle by Chanel. I love this perfume. I feel like it's just so me, and I'm not gonna go too in depth about these perfumes because I hate talking about scents like on camera when you can't, like I can't let you smell it, you know? So this is definitely one of my favorites, Mademoiselle by Chanel. I love it. I had to get the big bottle because mama goes through it real quick. But yeah, love that one. Another one, I don't even know how to say this name. So it's called Narciso, I believe is how you pronounce it. And I love this smell. It's like such like a musky smell. Like definitely smell it when you get a chance. I love it and I'm obsessed with it. Another one that I am really obsessed with lately is the YSL Libra perfume. I love the packaging. I think it's so cute and it smells amazing. Oh, I always get compliments whenever I wear this. I'm just so, this is probably like one of my most favorite ones at the moment. And then another one that I really love that I ran out and I don't have with me at the moment is La Vie Belle by Lancome. That I feel like is like truly like my signature scent. I wore that I used to work at Lancome like a couple years ago, and I literally wore that perfume every single day for like over a year, and I just feel like when I smell that, it's like Amen. You know what I mean? So that is definitely, that's probably like my top perfume. No wonder I don't have it because I go through it so quickly. I need to get some more, but I'm waiting for the Sephora sale so that I can go ahead and get some. But yeah, I'd say those are my favorite perfumes. So the next question is, any Sephora recommendations for the sale coming up? And yes, I have. I actually wanted to film like a beauty favorites video, so I'm definitely gonna do that so I can talk more in depth about these products. Are you still in VA? So yes, I currently live in Virginia. I've lived here pretty much my whole life. I've moved a couple times to like a couple of different states and stuff, but for the most part, I've lived in Virginia my whole life, and I'm still in Virginia. Next question is, how do I style my hair? And I will have a whole separate video on how I style my hair, so definitely look out for that video. So yeah, I'll have a totally dedicated video to that. So another question that I got is, what's one thing you want to do right after this whole quarantine is over? And that is such an easy question. The very first thing I want to do, what do you think it is, Mo? Quick. Fuck no, I can do that online. The very first thing I want to do is go to the gym. Very first thing, like I will be in there so freaking quick. I'll be the first one waiting for the doors to open. Like that's all I've been wanting. Like honestly, I've been totally fine with this whole quarantine thing. Like it's honestly very similar to my normal life. I love being home, and this is really no different than my normal life. The only thing is the gym, and it's kind of making me a little bit crazy because that's where I get like my good energy, my good vibes, and just like release like things. So it's been driving me crazy not going to the gym, but yeah, that is pretty much the only thing that I want to do immediately after this. Next question is, and this is actually probably my most asked question, is, are you single? And yes, I am single, for those of you that are wondering. I got another question, why is my hair so smooth? Check out my other video on my current hair product favorites. I'll link it over here, and it talks about why my hair looks the way that it does. Next question, were you a fat kid? I love these questions. Yeah, man, I was a chunky kid. Like, as a baby, like a kid, and even like early teens. I was never a skinny girl. I was always a little thick, but I was definitely a chunky kid, for sure. What's the next question? What made you get into makeup? And to be honest, growing up, like, my mom was never like a makeup person. She wasn't like a very girly girl. So I never like grew up like playing with her makeup. But I do remember my cousin, she used to stay with us for a while because our house was closer to her job. So she would come and stay with us, and she would always, like, before going to work in the morning, she would always like do her makeup, and she had like a really great collection. She had like all these eyeshadows from MAC and all these brushes and all this makeup, and I just would love to sit there and watch her do her makeup. So that definitely got me into makeup. And then also when I moved to Morocco for about a year, that also, I discovered like YouTube at that point in my life. I think I was like 12 or 13 at that age. I discovered YouTube and tutorials and like all things beauty and makeup, and that really made me like in love with makeup. I used to paint and draw back in the day, and I feel like I stopped doing that because I started picking up makeup, and I feel like it's very similar. I've always been really like artistically inclined, and I just kind of transitioned from paintbrushes and pencils and stuff to makeup. So I've always really kind of liked creating things, and like I said, when I was 13 and I discovered YouTube, it just like, it was over from there. Like, I wanted all things makeup, I wanted every brush, I wanted every makeup, and then from there it just kept getting worse and worse, and my love for makeup just keeps growing more and more. So I guess that kind of answers the question, I hope. I don't know, I kind of went off in tangent on that. My cousin said, when are you gonna come to Florida and hang with me for a week or forever? VA is boring. VA is boring, I'll give you that, but it's home. Like, I've tried living in other places. I've lived in California, I lived in Miami, I lived in Morocco, and Virginia has always been home for me. Anytime I'm here, I love it. As boring as it is, I can't ever see myself leaving. As much as I would love to go to Florida though, I love going to Florida. Half of my family lives in Florida. I have a bunch of friends in Florida, and I love to visit Florida, and maybe one day I'll move back to Florida, but for this particular time, I don't see myself doing it. And yeah, but I'll definitely be coming to visit, so I'll be taking that spare bedroom. Thank you very much. The next question says, why do you look like you're 12 without makeup? I don't know. I have the ultimate baby face. I look like a grown-ass woman when I have my makeup done, and then I take it off and I instantly look like a 12-year-old. I don't know. I've literally always had a baby face. I feel like my face literally hasn't changed from when I was like a kid. Like, just slightly, and like obviously my body is developed, but my face has literally looked the same. I've always had like puffy cheeks and a fat round face. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever not look 12 without makeup, but I guess that's not a bad thing, because when I'm like 30 or 40, I'll look like I'm 12 maybe. Or maybe then I'll look like I'm 20. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't think it's such a bad thing. And it is what it is. What's your 5-year goal? That's a really good question. And I kind of know what I want, like not exactly in like specifics. I know I want to be successful, obviously, who doesn't? I know I want to be financially stable. I would hopefully like to have already owned a house or be in the process of trying to own a house. I want to have my dream car paid for at that time. I want to hopefully have someone in my life, like a significant other, and just be more stable in all aspects, whether it's financially, like emotionally, and you know, psychologically, like all of them. I just want to be stable. That's the goal. And hopefully one of my hobbies, or one of the things that I really like to do, is like I enjoy like giving back and like doing charitable things. So hopefully I can be successful enough and financially secure so that I'm able to do more of that and able to donate more and donate my time and just things like that, where I can help the community more, would definitely be a really big goal of mine. So am I missing something? 5-year goal. What else? Oh, and I would like to start seeing my family more. I think that is also, lately, because I'm so like focused on myself and trying to get myself to where I want to be, I don't spend enough time with my family either in person or on the phone. So definitely I would like to get better with that. And yeah, so that's pretty much where I'd like to see myself in 5 years. What's your favorite hobby? I mean, isn't that obvious, you guys? Makeup. At home, like pampering, like facial days where I just put a mask on. I love doing that. I love playing with my makeup. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And like watching movies and TV shows is also, I'd say, a hobby of mine. And yeah, I'd say that's those two things for sure. What's your passion in life? Obviously makeup. Again, like anything beauty and art. I really, really love art, whether it's me doing the art, like painting, drawing, or looking at art, appreciating art, anything that really has to do with art. And I feel like that's such a broad like thing as well. Like art comes in so many different forms, whether it's like actual like sculptures or paintings or like makeup or cooking, whatever. Like there's so many different ways to create art. I would definitely say art is my passion, creating things is my passion, and just letting my creative side come through, I think is definitely a passion of mine. So lately it's really just been makeup. That's what I've really been focused on. So I would say, yeah, makeup and art are my passions in life. The next question is, would you rather hike or hang out at home and watch a movie? I mean, I'm a Cancer, so definitely hang out at home and watch a movie, although I do love hiking. If it was like hang out at home, watch a movie, or go out and clubbing, drinking, go out with friends, I would definitely in a heartbeat choose staying home and watching a movie. Those are like literally my two favorite things of life, is staying home and watching a movie. So I would choose that in any scenario for sure. But I do love hiking, so that is kind of a tough one, but definitely, like I said, I'm a Cancer, I'm a homebody by nature, and I love movies, so I definitely would choose that. What's your biggest fear in life? In life, I would say, this is gonna sound really terrible, it's gonna make me sound super vain, but getting old. Definitely, that's my biggest fear. And like failure, for sure, those are my two biggest fears. And then like just like a fear in general is spiders and bugs. Like, I'm terrified. Like it could be like the tiniest little thing and I'm terrified. I'll scream, I'll run, I'll freak out. Like it doesn't matter the size. I just hate bugs and spiders like so much. Although I do love the outdoors, so it's like, that's kind of why I love living in California. There were no bugs, it was awesome. But yeah, those are definitely my biggest fears. What's your favorite show? Hello, anything on Bravo. But I love The Real Housewives. Anyone that knows me knows that. I'm obsessed. Like I have like watch parties at my apartment. Like I'll have my girlfriends over, we'll have wine, we'll have like charcuterie boards, and we'll just literally lay on the couch all day watching The Real Housewives. And I love all of them, literally everyone except for Beverly Hills in Orange County. I'll watch them obviously because I'm just such a fan, but the West Coast is like, their problems are like such bullshit problems. All the East Coast ones are amazing. I love New York, I love Potomac, and I love Jersey. So definitely my East Coast girls definitely have a really good place in my heart. What other languages do you speak? I speak obviously English, and I speak Arabic. I speak Moroccan Arabic, which is a different dialect than like the traditional Arabic. It's like a mixture between Arabic, French, and Spanish. So not everyone like understands and speaks it. Like really only Moroccans are like the only ones that speak that dialect, and like Algerians a little bit, like they understand just a little bit, but yeah, so those are the languages that I currently speak, and I am trying to learn Spanish, but it's hard. I'm trying to learn, but we're not fluent yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. Where would you like to go visit next? I love to travel. I'll spend all of like my extra money and free time and everything on traveling. Like I never look at traveling as like a waste of money ever, because you just learn so much. You have like life experiences, you learn culture and food and just so many amazing things. So I love to travel. But that's kind of a tough one. I know two places I really want to go, and it's Thailand and Greece. I was supposed to go to Thailand, I was supposed to go to Thailand in March, but you know, this whole thing happened, so that didn't end up happening. But hopefully I can go to Thailand and Greece, hopefully in the next year, because that is definitely my two go-to places that I really want to go to. Do you have any other siblings? And yes, I have one older sister. She is a year and 3 months older than me. Just so totally opposite. Like, she is like, has to go out all the time, has to do something, like super full of energy and like high strung and just all over the place. And I'm just like super mellow, chill, go with the flow, stay home. Like, we just aren't like the same person, so we don't hang out that much, but we definitely talk. And yeah, so one sister. Do you have any pets? No, I do not, for 2 reasons, or 3 reasons actually. One being I'm allergic to pretty much all pet hair. I know, how depressing. And 2, I'm such a clean freak. I am not ready to take on the responsibility of having any pet, because I don't want to I don't want to care after them. I don't want to clean up after them. I barely even want to clean up after myself. So yeah, I just don't want to have pet hair everywhere. Like, I'm not ready for that. So yeah, don't have a pet yet. And oh, that was two reasons. The third reason is I'm just not there yet as far as like ready to take on that kind of responsibility. I still travel a lot, and I want to be able to make plans like spontaneously, and I don't want to have to think about like having to get someone to watch my pet. So right now, in this particular moment, I don't have any pets, and I'm totally cool with it. But maybe sometime down the road, I'd like to get like a little tiny dog, you know? I don't really like big dogs because, like I said, I'm allergic, and the bigger the pet, the more hair, and that's what I'm really allergic to. What's your favorite food? That is super easy. I love chicken wings. Like, love. My cheat meal, like every single week, like when I was like really on my health fitness-ish, was chicken wings and french fries every week. Every Wednesday we had like a wing night at this local bar that's near me, and I would literally go every Wednesday with my friends and have chicken wings and french fries. So those are literally my 2 favorite things that I could eat anywhere, anytime, always. Like, love chicken wings. Next question was, have you ever had braces? And yes, I definitely was that person who had braces, and I had braces for 5 years, you guys. My teeth were jacked up. I wonder if I can find a picture of I don't think I do, to be honest, but yeah, my teeth were pretty bad. I had them for a really long time, and I got them at a really young age. They had to pull out, I remember, they had to pull out all my baby teeth one day. I think it was like 5 teeth they pulled out so that they could give me my braces early. I think I got my braces when I was like in 4th or 5th grade, and I had them for 5 years. So like I said, my teeth were really jacked, and I'm so thankful for having braces that early on and getting that situation taken care of. So the next question is, would you ever cut your hair short? And that's kind of a tough question, because like I've mentioned before, I have really curly hair, so I would love to cut my hair short at some point, because I'm all about like changing things up, especially when it comes to your hair. And I've always wanted short hair, but where my hair is at currently, I don't think I ever could. I'd have to get like keratin or some sort of treatment done so that my hair isn't as curly and isn't as frizzy for when I get out of the shower, because I'm not trying to look like I have an afro. So yes, I would, just not where my hair is currently. I would not. What's the latest movie you've watched? What is the latest movie I've watched? What was the last movie? Oh, Upward. I watched Upward on Disney Plus, and it was actually so cute. Little side note, I love kids movies. Like any Disney movie, especially Pixar, I love. Like, I'm such a little kid at heart that I literally will go to the movies to watch a kids movie like by myself, because I don't have a kid to take. But yeah, I'm that person, and I love kid movies, and that was the last movie that I watched. Do you ever want to get married? Yeah, I definitely want to get married. That's definitely a goal of mine. I'm not like in a rush to get married at all. I'm very content in my life. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm not that kind of person who hates to be alone. If anything, I love being alone. So at this point in my life, I am not ready whatsoever. I mean, I'm only 23. I'll be 24 in July. So I'm by no means in any rush. But yes, I definitely want to be married in my life. I want to have a family. I want to have kids. I definitely see that for me, but just not anytime soon because I'm still young. I got time. The next question is, why are you too nice? Which was true. I was definitely always super nice, super accommodating, and like would never say no. I wouldn't want to hurt people's feelings and just a people pleaser. But as of this past year, I tried to make a promise to myself that I would be more of a bitch, to be honest, for lack of better words. But I would just like do things for me and not necessarily worry about other people and trying to please them and make them happy. So I started saying no a lot more, and I'm trying not to be so nice all the time and just do things for me, if that kind of makes sense. What's your favorite alcohol beverage? Ooh, I would say anything with tequila, for sure. I'm more of like a citrusy, not so sweet kind of girl, so I love like a skinny margarita or a mojito or what else? Like Paloma, or like a spicy drink, like a spicy margarita, or anything with tequila, really, I really like. So I would say that kind of region. I'm not a big beer person. And I like wine, for sure, like wine, and I like my rosé, but I would definitely say my drink of choice would be something with tequila, probably like a Paloma or a mojito or margarita. Out of all those, I can't really pick one because those are like my favorite. The next question is, what's your favorite artist and genre? That's a really tough question because I'm like one of those people that loves all music. Literally, when I say all music, I love it all. I just have to be in the mood for whatever genre it is that I want to listen to. I like country, I like rap, I like R&B, I like classical, I like Spanish music. Like, I literally love it all. It just depends on like what vibe I'm in that particular moment and like what kind of mood I'm in or what I'm doing. So I love it all, and there really isn't a specific artist that I really love, but currently I will say Bad Bunny has been on replay lately and I love him. So if I had to pick one, that's what I would say at this particular moment. Next question is, are you a lefty or a righty? For those of you that know me, you know I am a lefty. And you know, they do say we're a little bit smarter than everyone else. Next question is, red or white wine? Oof, I love both. I usually drink more red, but it depends on what I'm doing, what the vibe is, like what the weather's like. If it's like in the summer or outside, I'll do white, but if I'm like having dinner, I'm at home, it's like winter, then I'll do red. But I like both. It just really depends what I'm doing, what I'm eating, and like what the weather is, to be honest. So next question is, how long does it take you to do your hair and makeup? So I'm still working on getting this time down, but currently if I'm doing like my regular everyday like go-to makeup look, it'll take me an hour, like if I'm doing like the full glam. And then my hair typically takes me considering like my hair is already like blown out and I'm just like styling it, it takes me like 5 to 10 minutes to do my hair. It doesn't take me very long because I blow it out every week, so it's typically like ready. I just have to like style it, put some product in it, go over it, like the flyaways and stuff. But yeah, my hair definitely is super quick. It takes me like 5 or 10 minutes, but makeup definitely an hour. If I'm doing something like full lashes and the full thing, an hour and a half. So I'm working on trying to get that time down. So next question is, do you like to dance? And I'm Moroccan, you guys. It's in my blood. I love to dance, like whatever kind of dance, whether it's Spanish, salsa, merengue, bachata, anything, like traditional Moroccan, Arabic dancing, like whatever it is, I love it. So the next question is, how tall are you? And I am 5'4". Next question is, do you wear contacts? Absolutely not. I have pretty good vision. I don't wear glasses or contacts. Thank God. Hopefully I don't ever have to. What's your favorite makeup line? I mean, do I really gotta tell you guys? Dior, for sure. I would say Dior or Laura I would say Dior or Laura Mercier, for sure, hands down. Those are my two most used, most favorite, and like most makeup that I own from each, like those two brands. Like my makeup collection is like a whole lot of Dior and a whole lot of Laura Mercier. So those are definitely my two favorites. So the next question is, where are you from? And both of my parents are Moroccan, so I am Moroccan. My dad is from Marrakech and my mom is from Casablanca. Next question is, what does my name mean? And for those of you who don't know how to pronounce my name, it's Imen. So it's spelled I-M-A-N, but it's pronounced E-M-E-N, so Imen. Imen Durder for the whole thing, for those of you who don't know how to say it. I know it's a tough one. Even my friends who I've known for years literally still can't get it right, so no hard feelings if you don't know how to say my name. My name means faith, so Imen, translated to English, means faith. Who taught you how to swim? I think with like most foreign parents, my parents didn't really teach me how to swim. They kind of just threw me in the water like, all right, well, don't drown. So that's kind of how I learned how to swim. There was no like teacher who was like, all right, well, maybe my cousins like taught me how to swim. But for the most part, I remember my parents just throwing me in and were like, all right, float. Another question is, do random comments on your blog channel impact your life in a positive or negative way? I would definitely say neither, to be honest. So I am that kind of person. I have pretty thick skin. Like, you can say whatever to me and it really won't bother me. If people leave like negative, mean comments on my videos or on my social media, it honestly doesn't rub me the wrong way, because I personally, like, I'm really secure in myself. I know who I am. I know I'm a great person. I know I have really good attributes and characteristics about myself. So like, whatever people say to me, like, I know what's true and what's not. So like, if people are gonna say mean things to me that usually aren't ever true, like, it really doesn't affect me, because like I said, I'm secure in who I am. I know who I am as a person, so those comments really don't affect me. Obviously, if they're good, positive comments, they obviously affect me and make me feel really good, and I like that. But if they're negative, honestly, I just brush them off. I think it's really important to know who you are, be secure in yourself, so that if people do say whatever they want to say, like, you can just brush it off and be like, all right, I feel sorry for you, because that's how I am. Like, I don't let negative things get to me, because at the end of the day, I will be the one who loses if I let the negative things that people say about me get to me, because they're still gonna be living their life and doing whatever they need to do. Like, they're not gonna be affected, and I'm definitely not gonna be affected. So yeah, I definitely pride myself on not letting those things get to me, because I'm secure in who I am. What's my go-to drink at a bar? I would say a Paloma or a spicy margarita, or a spicy skinny margarita. Definitely those are my go-to for sure. Love, love, love. Like I said, I love anything with tequila. Someone said, hey, it's Tiff. How you doing? Hey, Tiff. How are you? Thanks for commenting. I appreciate it. I hope you've watched this far, because I know this video is definitely lengthy. I've had a lot of questions to get through. What is your favorite toothpaste brand? Ooh, that's a good question. I am, again, a creature of habit, and I've literally used the same toothbrush brand forever. Forever, ever, ever. And I'll show you guys what it is. So it's almost done, so excuse that, but I've used this Crest 3D White, this toothpaste for literally years, like years. I've used this for probably 2 years, and I love the Radiant Mint. I think it tastes so good, and I feel like it really makes my teeth white, and I am definitely someone who likes to use whitening toothpaste, because who doesn't want like white teeth? Hello. But I actually just recently changed it up, because I was watching Stephanie Lita's video, and she mentioned toothpaste in one of her favorite videos, and I didn't realize I grabbed the wrong one, but I wanted to try the Optic White by Colgate, and oh my god, I almost spilled my wine. Anyways, I wanted to try this Optic White by Colgate, but I actually got the wrong one, because she had the Renewal one, and I didn't get the Renewal one, so I definitely want to try that. But yeah, I've been trying to change it up and see what I like best, but definitely I would say this is my favorite toothpaste. It has done wonders for me and it has definitely made my teeth white for sure. Like if you use it every morning and every night, I promise you, you'll see a difference in the color of your teeth, 1000%. So someone asked me if I went to Marshall, which is a high school, and yes, I did go to George C. Marshall. Jason, I'm not gonna say your question, but just know I will. Anyways, but that is it, you guys. Those are all the questions that you guys asked me. That was a ton. I can't believe, I'm honestly really impressed because the last time that I tried to do a Q&A, I literally got like 6 questions. So super happy you guys were engaging with me this time and actually asked me a ton of questions. I have no idea how long this video is gonna be, but I hope you guys enjoy it. If you like these kind of videos and getting to know me a little bit more and you like the setup, please give it a thumbs up so I'll start changing it up. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and until next time, bye guys.